Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters radio channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're going to Houston, Texas, and KILT. KILT was a legendary top 40 station in Houston. It belonged to Gordon McClendon, who also owns sister station KLIF in Dallas. And the call letters KILT was actually a bit of a nod to the owner of the station, Gordon McClendon. When he was on the air, he referred to himself as the Old Scotsman. So, KILT, if you didn't know it, that's the joke. Anyway, the station just cranked out the hits in the 60s, in the 70s, right up to 1981. Great jocks, great promotions, great music. This was a must listen to in Houston. Some of the legendary jocks that worked at the station included K.O. Bailey, Jay West, Bo Weaver, Steve Lundy, Hudson and Harrigan, and so many others. If you've never had a chance to hear this station when it was rocking, crank it up. Let's just give it a listen. Such a great radio station. KILT Houston.
J.C. Fogarty and the crew from San Francisco with a little San Francisco country soul. Looking out my back door. 6:48 on a Steve Lundy Wednesday. Introducing the National Space Program with 50% more space in coach when loads permit. On most national flights from Houston to Miami, Tampa, St. Pete, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Las Vegas, the National Space Program gives you more space to stretch out, to relax. When we eliminate the middleman in the middle seat, there's space for a little table to use for work, for games, or just for extra space. The National Space Program. Just ask your travel agent or call National Airlines.
In 1795, a French fur trader spoke of a small Indian fishing village on the shore of Lake Michigan. Here, he said, were rich forests, tasty fish, and a natural port. He called it Moondog. Today, it is known as Manitowoc, Wisconsin, a small, friendly town. By rail and by freighter, America's finest six-row barley comes to Manitowoc, to Anheuser-Busch, where it is converted to barley malt, the single most important ingredient in the brewing of beer, in the brewing of Busch. It takes 5 days to malt our barley. Most breweries do it in less time, but then they lose a little. The best six-row barley, the best barley malt. Another reason Busch is the best popular priced beer in America. Have a glass, or visit our Houston brewery, and we will prove it.
Houston's weather, 25% chance of rain, southeasterly winds 6 to 14 with moderate air pollution. Low tonight 75, high tomorrow 88. Right now downtown it's 85, cloudy skies. Here's Billy Joe Royal. 6:53 on a Steve Lundy show. We got a brand new code word this hour with $610 in code call cash. The word is unload. UNLOAD. Knowing to win on a big 610.
Make me a hamburger, George.
Poof. You're a hamburger.
Very funny, George. Would you cut the comedy and just make me a hamburger, please?
Okay. Say, these buns really are fresh.
Of course, we always use Mrs. Baird's buns. They really make a hamburger.
No, I make the hamburger. Mrs. Baird's makes the buns.
Silly. I mean, Mrs. Baird's buns are fresh when you buy them, and they stay fresh longer. They naturally make hamburgers taste better.
Hey, Dad, make me a hot dog.
George?
Roy Rogers is the name.
Roy Rogers wants everyone in Houston to try his new Western-style hamburger. A quarter-pound of juicy, tender ground beef on a sesame seed bun with lettuce and tomato. Try it. Real cowboy kind of eating, friends, for just 49 cents. It is good, and there's so much of it. Lean, sizzling, and delicious. The whole family will enjoy Roy Rogers' Great Western Hamburgers. Just 49 cents. They're packed to go, partner, or stay a while with Roy.
Roy Rogers Rogers is the name.
Head for the nearest Roy Rogers restaurant. Look for him on Kirby, Travis Street, Fannin, East Gray, Winkler Drive, West Loop, East Cross Timber, Spencer Highway, and Long Point Road. Roy Rogers Restaurant.
You're the one who said I can fly.
Hard-hitting, heavy-working boogie from Diane Colby on the Big 610, 6:57 on a Steve Lundy show just before the nighttime.
It's a great, big, rolling world that waits for a man to jump on. And if he's got hands and a heart that's willing and a thirst as big as the world, he lives every minute and loves every drop. He knows you only go around once in life, so he grabs for all the gusto he can, even in the beer he drinks. Why settle for less? When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. Schlitz, Milwaukee and the world.
Get music from the brand new KILT 40 Star Survey. This is Arcade, song 27, Sing Out the Love.
She brings a good time. Come on and sing it. Sing, sing, sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Lundy.
KILT. Houston.
7 p.m. at the Big 610. Come together, night people. We gon' boogie, baby. We're gonna do it, Houston. 7:04. Nighttime boogie coming on from the Big 610. Houston, have a heavy hit-bound happening. Teagarden and Van Winkle. 7:07 nighttime on a Steve Lundy show. Proud to have you tonight, Houston.
Isabel, know what today is?
Tuesday.
No, more important.
Oh, I bet it's something special. Anniversary. It's our first anniversary. How can I forget?
For heaven's sake, Isabel, we're not even married.
Oh, well, then it must be, the anniversary of our first date. Our first kiss.
No.
First something?
Yep.
What?
First time, I noticed your frizzies.
Frizzies?
Right. Those strange little split things at the tips of your hair. Noticed them 1 year ago today.
You certainly have a good memory, Ralph.
Well, I've always been good at odds and ends.
Hey, don't sing the frizzy blues. Now there's Protein 21, a new shampoo that used regularly helps split ends disappear. Protein 21 makes your hair softer feeling, shinier, and more manageable. Get Protein 21, the shampoo for the frizzy blues.
Enter the Why I'm Glad to Beat the Frizzies radio contest. Entry blanks at your favorite store. No purchase necessary. Contest void where prohibited by law.
Normal relations between a man and a woman was something I couldn't have. I looked like a man. I felt like a woman. And yet I was neither. I was trapped.
George Jorgensen was a woman trapped in the body of a man. And there was only one escape.
We have never performed this operation before. You would be a guinea pig.
I had a son. What is he now?
George Jorgensen became Christine Jorgensen with the world's first sex change operation. But did the surgeon's knife make him a woman or a freak?
Hey, Christine!
I couldn't make it as a man, but I would have to make it as a woman. There was no return.
The Christine Jorgensen story. First man to become a woman.
Rated R. Under 18, not admitted without parent. Now showing.
Time for a little fantastic I Love You music, Houston. Brotherhood of Man. Where are you going to, my love?